HTML links in 5 minutes. Today we'll talk about links in HTML. Let's start by creating our first link, which is an A or anchor element. The structure of a link is pretty simple. It's an opening A tag, closing A tag, and in between those goes the content of a link. Now links have a required href attribute, which stands for hypertext reference. Let's start by adding some kind of link. So there's the first type of link, which is just basically a link to another website. Now a link has another attribute. When we open the link, in our case YouTube, it opens in the same tab. We don't always want that. So if we want to open the link in another tab, we add an attribute called target. And here we specify _blank. Now if we click on this link, it opens the link in a new tab. However, be careful using this because when you open a new website with _blank, this new website will be able to open your website, and said website will know which website is user coming from. I'm of course overly simplifying, but this is just to show you why do we need protection around that. The great security measure when you use target _blank is to do rel, and in here you specify no opener and no referrer. What this means is that the new website that you open won't be able to access your website in any kind of way, and the new website will not know which site are you coming from. It's just a great additional security measure. So in case you do target _blank, for good measure, add this. Now, since we're already talking about links to other pages, let's link our own page. However, since our page is local, we're not going to use a URL, we're going to use a file path, which anchor element allows us to do. Now if we open our website, we see a new link, click it, and it brings us to our page. Another type of links is an ID link. Have you ever encountered a link on a website that when you click it, it scrolls you to a specific section of a website? This is what an ID link is. So in order to show it properly, let me make some kind of paragraph element and add a bunch of text. So now I have all of this prettier formatted for me. I can just close the div. Now we have a bunch of text. Let's add some kind of heading and let's add a link at the bottom that will link us to that heading.